which is very exciting. And we have a short quali tonight. Just want to see what's going on here. Yep, there we go. So a short quali tonight of 18 minutes only, and it's raining. So we had some issues with Codemaster earlier. Hopefully tonight will be a smoother one. And with me in the comms box is Adrian.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I see we've got a wet Australia tonight. So yeah, things are going to get interesting. It's going to be fun to see what the guys are deciding on setup for the quali, because I'm not sure if the race is going to be dry.
Absolutely, Adrian, I just want to double check something on my side here quickly.
Right, we've got Lee van Rooyen already out on track. He's going to his first torrential weather. And I see he's out on intermediate.
Yeah, I'm just double checking something from my side here quickly. Okay, so I'll just double check everything. So everything looks good from our side. So as you can see, this is obviously Tier 1. And this is our first race of Tier 1. Extremely bad weather at the moment in Australia. And I just want to get some telemetry up for everyone so they can see. Cool, and there we go. And yeah, so just a warm welcome from all of us here in the comms box, and welcome to the Durable Projects Grand Prix of Australia. A lot of lag going on. We saw huge issues last night with Codemaster, and Lobby Tier 2 was postponed, or is postponed till Sunday afternoon. So Sunday afternoon, you can catch us at 5:45. We Tier 2 will tackle Australia. Unfortunately, last night there was too many issues from a lobby point of view. I see that Codemasters did do some maintenance today, so hopefully everything is fixed. I see the numbers on the left are still wrong. A lot of lag there from Jada Chief. I'm not sure if it's just him, but let's get on board with a couple of guys here.
Yeah, it's been 2 days in a row, Heinrich, that Codemasters has been doing maintenance on the servers, and earlier this afternoon I actually went online to check it out. Oh, huge lockup at the chief. Just to see that everything seemed fine, not a lot of hiccups. So hopefully we will actually accomplish the race tonight. It will be actually so good.
Absolutely. So currently Lee van Rooyen has set a benchmark for the guys of 136.8. And then we're currently on board with Matt Chav to see how he handles these conditions. And as I say that, the Jada Chief goes fastest on a 1:36.3. But I expect these times to fall. Obviously, it is an 18-minute qualifying session. Unfortunately, there's less than 16 players. Do not look at the left-hand side. Those numbers are wrong. There is not 15 drivers in the session. There is only, let's see, there is only 12 drivers on the grid tonight. So a short qual of 18 minutes. So in those conditions, if it is a dry race, they can choose whatever tyre they want to start the race with. So that's going to play nicely with strategy. If it does rain, well, then they're going to be either on inters or wets. So let's see what Travis can get up to on his first lap. He does almost 2.3 seconds. Yeah, 2.3 seconds away. Tripod Dylan goes fastest on a 1:35.3. Lee ducking into the pits there. Let's just see. Let's get on board, or let's see where is our reigning world champion, Jacques Lefrancie. He's currently in the pits in the Williams. We'll wait for him to get out. You'll see a lot of familiar names here. That was part of Tier 1 in Season 1. And yeah, let me just run you through the constructors. You've got Kunrad Ferrari and Ignite ZA, both brand new drivers to FTR. Then the Mercedes. You've got Lee van Rooyen and Eugene S44. Then the Red Bull team. Lee van Rooyen, also the race engineer for Tier 2. Both season drivers last year's Tier 1. Then you've got Matt Chav and Nam Assassin in the Ferrari, both new drivers for FTR. Then you've got Burries and Warlock, two brothers, the two Shumi brothers, I would like to say. Then a Racing Point, also familiar with the fans from Season 1. Then you've got the McLarens as Jada Chief, and then was 1989. He's unfortunately not here tonight due to internet issues. Then the Renault guys as Ken Luke and Tripod Dylan, also brand new faces to the league. And then our reigning world champion, Jacques Lefrancie. He's the sole man in the Williams. So we'll see how he goes along. So let's see what the Red Bull boys can get on with. Eugene hasn't set the time yet. So let's see how Eugene gets along with this. And it's not easy conditions. He gets out of the way for the Merc, so he's probably just going to try to get those tires to temperature. And as the Mercedes goes past, I would like to think that was either Kunrad. So let's see. Kunrad goes fastest on a 1:35.1.
That's a very, very good time. Yeah, Heinrich, like you mentioned, it's the Durable Projects, Australian Grand Prix. And yeah, guys, the Durable Projects, they are based on the East Coast. The East Coast, down in East London. And they are actually an electrical company that does all electrical repairs and installations like solar panels, geysers, generators, inverter systems and stuff. And yeah, guys, you can go and check them on their website. It's duroprojects.co.za, or you can contact them on 078 448 0373. This company is, like us, based in East London area, and they're serving all the surrounding area. So yeah, guys, you can go and check them out. And I just want to give a shout out to them tonight as well, and thanks for the sponsorship for this race tonight.
Yeah, great stuff. Thanks for that, Adrian. So currently, guys, I haven't set a time yet in the session. It's Ken Luke and Jacques Lefrancie. Eugene ducking into the pits. I see Warlock's been disqualified. Not sure what happened there. Might have been a spin and not getting the car to face in the right direction.
Sorry, I just received the report that Jacques Lefrancie's got internet issues, I think, because he was kicked out.
Okay, well, Adrian, see if you can get him back in again. Yeah, just see if you can get him back in again. There is still time he can take control of his car. So at the moment, with just as the 8-minute clock hits us, Kunrad Ferrari in pole position, Tripod Dylan in second, Ignite in third, Jada Chief in fourth, Lee van Rooyen in fifth, Burries in sixth, Match at seventh. Warlock obviously being disqualified. Eugene in ninth. I think there's a better time than him. Nam Assassin also in 10th. He's currently in the pits. and we're waiting for him to get out. Ken Luke on track now, so let's see what he can get up to in the Renault. His teammate, Tripod Dylan, is currently in second position. So good showing by the Renault guys here. But at the moment, it is a Mercedes on top.
I see Boris also, I think he retired.
Okay.
I'm sure what happened there as well. Looks like both racing points are back in the garage.
Okay then. Well, so like I said, the original 12 Kunrad Career. I'm not sure if this is going to be a dry race or a wet race. If I look at the weather, I don't think it's going to be a wet race again. I think it will be probably dry tomorrow, or like in the game tomorrow. Okay, so let's see what Ken Luke can get up to. He starts his and he goes fifth fastest for him, and that's a 1:36.4.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to see because these guys were selected to be in K1 because of the raw pace they've got, and yeah, it's gonna be fun to see who's gonna be the best of the best. This is now our flagship, and these are serious contenders, and guys are really quick.
Yeah, and just looking at the comments here, Yakanachel, welcome to the stream. Antonio as well, welcome Antonio. Bonita Quartz is saying, how's it, Bonita? Nice to have you on board with us. DRS also here, good luck to all the drivers. Farida Adam, best luck to Ignite. There we go, some family support there, well done Farida. Titus Malema, g'day mate, it's nice to have you with us. And Burries is saying it's a dry race. Yeah, eventually we can see some raw pace. Thanks for that, Burries. I think he's sitting and looking out a nice strategy there for himself. Adrian saying, wunderbar Mercedes. Mercedes did not have a good run. And while on the subject of Mercedes, there's been a lot of pit slang, pit talk, big talk on the WhatsApp group around
Smack
Mercedes. Yeah, I also got involved in that due to the Red Bulls. And not a good showing by the Mercedes, however, in tier 3 the other night. It got topped by Ferrari. Last night's quali was obviously ended, but yeah, I asked the question this morning, where was the Mercs in tier 2? I didn't get a response, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But Mercedes on top tonight so far, and as I said, that Jada Chief goes fastest on a 1:34.8. So there we go, much better by Jada Chief. Putting the mango, yeah, commentator's curse, putting that mango on the front row. Well done, Jada Chief. It's a good lap there by him, a 1:34.8. And then you've got Kunrad Fourie. There's just over 3 minutes left. I see Dylan's retired from the session. Travis is still out, Matt Trav in the session. And yeah, it seems like it's the battle of the constructors more than the battle of the drivers at the moment on the social group. Big talks between the Ferrari and the Mercedes, and I think the Red Bull also got involved due to me, so that's good to see. And as Travis ducks back into the pits, and Nam Assassin, let's see what he can do. He's currently all the way in 11th. I'm pretty sure he would like to set a better time. Not sure if track conditions did improve slightly. It still looks like it's raining. So let's see what Nam Assassin can get up to.
Yeah, the track is still very wet. I see the guys are sliding over the show, and I see there's some brave guys that's not driving with ABS on.
Yeah, that's good to see. It's brilliant to see.
That's good to see.
Also, you can see
Because
the
in the
traction.
next season, we are going to change the rule setup a little bit. So it's nice to see that some of the guys are actually doing the transition, you know, taking that step up and saying to themselves, listen, let's take the training wheels off, let's go full out, let's go,
Yeah,
no traction control, and to get the game so realistic as possible, to get the cars closer to actual car driving. And I mean, Heinrich, you've been also racing now without traction control, myself even, and it didn't take me that long to get used to it. It's just if you go on from, you know, moving from week to week and you go to the first track, the first or second practice session you still have a spin or two, but you actually get quickly the hang of it. I don't know how
absolutely. I
you
see,
found it.
yeah, I'm just having a look at Nam Assassin. He was a full 4 tenths up in the first sector, 6 tenths up in the second sector. This is a good showing by him. If he needs another 4 tenths, well, he will get into the 137s. So let's see. I don't think there's going to be a change in position for him, but definitely an improvement in his lap time. So he's been green all the way through in the sector. So let's see how he finishes this lap off. Hopefully he's got enough fuel in. I think those tires are nicely on temperature now. Goes a little bit deep into the second last corner. This corner is all about throttle control. You just get in the right time, and there we go. Traction controls keeping in nicely there. This will be an improvement in time, and it's an improvement in position as well. There we go. Good third sector. Goes all the way up from 11th to 9th at a 137.5. So the next up in line for him is basically 6 tenths away from him, which is Burries. Lee retired from the session. Yeah, in 7th, so he's had enough. So let's see. Anyone else out on track at the moment that we can follow? No, there isn't. It is just Nam Assassin. Jock the Crunch are not having any fun with his internet.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Here we go, just 16 minutes left, so the provisional poll, Ignite today, followed by Jada Chief, Kunrad Fury in third, Tripod Dylan in fourth. And I just want to tell the viewers this is that Kunrad Fury, along with, if I'm not mistaken, along with a Lee Van Rooyen, from what I know, Burries, Eugene and Jock are the guys with really no assists. The rest of the guys have switched on assist like traction control. It makes a big difference in the rain. But yeah, so that's from what I know of. But regardless, obviously in this league we want to get the fast drivers through, regardless of what assist you do. And a slight tweak in season 3 maybe for FTR. But yeah, it's good to see guys switching it off. I've done the same. It's slowly but surely coming to me. It's a very long season, 22 races in it. So I think I mentioned in the group today, you know, World Championships and races not won on the first round or the first lap. So there's another 21 races after this, followed by Bahrain next week. So it's going to be a very condensed or compressed week for us with Sunday racing, Monday night Tier 3, then Tier 2 is back on Wednesday in Bahrain, and then we've got Thursday night Tier 1 in Bahrain. So yeah, so as we look at it, provisional poll Ignite today, followed by Jada Chief, and then I missed Kunrad Free. There we go.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a jam-packed week coming.
I'm not sure why there's 3 qualifying sessions, Adrian.
Not sure as well. I set it on short. Very weird.
Right, so quali 2, another 14 minutes for us. Here we will do 2 drivers. The top 10 will go through. Yeah, and it's still raining. So, oh, you can see as Lee comes out of the pits with the traction control off. Boy, isn't this fun. Traction control off in weather like this. And I must take my hat off for him. He was our race engineer for last night and a very good strategist and yeah, looking forward to see some good pace by the Red Bull guys. Hopefully you can put a lap together for us here. But definitely some catch up to do with Jada Chief, Ignite and Kunrad, obviously your top three, all three new drivers to the league, so we'll keep an eye out. So everyone out at the moment, it's just basically Matt Travis, Kunrad still sitting in the pits, Tripod Dylan, well everyone basically in the pits except for Lee, Mam Assassin, so let's get on board. Let's see if Mam Assassin, yeah, he's going out. Jada Chief's out already. Match. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's the two that falls out tonight. So yeah.
Oh, my apologies for the wrong setup there, Andre. I don't know what went wrong. I know I've got an issue with my controller, the one analog stick, so you could have maybe just selected the setting by itself. But yeah, nonetheless, so apologies to the viewers as well. I'm still trying on my side to get Jacques Legrand in the lobby.
Right, and as we still wait for the guys to set their first lap time, it will obviously be a benchmark for the guys. Something to chase. It's always good to have something to chase. In conditions like this, not sure what quality 3 will be. If it's going to be dry or wet. Looking at the weather, it's probably going to be another wet session. It's very difficult for the drivers because you do want to carry a dry setup for the race. I mean, yeah, you can get drivers who can fine tune it to get sort of like that intermediate between dry and wet setup and try to make it work on both. But I don't really think if you've got a dry race like Boris is saying, I don't really think you want to carry a wet setup. Yeah, you're going to be a sitting duck majority of the time on the straights. Not long straights in Australia. We saw on Tier 3 on Monday night, it's very difficult to overtake, very difficult to follow another car as we have a look at Ignite as he comes around the corner. So let's see where this puts him. Oh, and he starts his flying lap, so let's stick on board with him a bit.
There we go, Jacques Legrand has joined at last. Andre, I'm just following Warlock here, and he's posted already the fastest first sector.
I'm just with Jared, with Ignacio on board. I'm just following him around. Seems like he's got that Mercedes nicely hooked up.
Warlock moves into second fastest.
There we go, Warlock, good time there by Austin.
Yeah, for the viewers, the two gentlemen racing in the Racing Points, Warlock and Burry, are actually two brothers racing in a team. It's like the Schumacher brothers almost.
There we go, and Good Night 3 sets us a very competitive lap time there for 1:34.4, a full second faster than the rest of the field. We'll see what Ignite can jack up with this lap. Goes second fastest on a 1:35.0, and I tell you that's a very good time by Kunrad with traction control off. I was on board here with Ignite and not a lot of wheel spin. You can see the back end is pretty stable, and that's purely the traction control kicking in. So, but a very good lap by him. That Mercedes really looks hooked up this evening. So at the moment, you've got Kunrad 3, Ignite today, Jada Chief, your top three. Finishing off the second row is Matt Chav on a 1:35.7. Dam Assassin, very good showing by him on a 1:36.0. Warlock in 6th, Boris in 7th. And then you've got Eugene all the way down. And as I say that, Eugene makes up a couple of places. He goes fifth. And Ken Luke is on an outlap at the moment. So we'll see how he goes along here in the Renault. Him and his teammate Tripod Dylan both has not set a lap yet, or a time yet. They're both on outlaps. And it seems like, if I look at it, it's going to be Tripod Dylan that goes over the line first to start his outlap. So the Renault's in tandem here. So let's see, Jacques Legrand jumping in. He's on an outlap now, so we'll get on board with Jacques a bit as well. Good be back in stepping out there from Dylan. So let's see how he can do.
Yeah, Jacques Legrand here, our world champion from season 1. He chose to have the Williams because I'm not sure why, but because the Williams in real life is at the back of the grid. But I think he's applying for a job at Williams. What do you say, Heinrich?
Yeah, no, he's doing a stellar job at the moment. So obviously, Jacques did battle with the game when he started to get in the game. A purple sector there by Tripod Dylan. Good ride 3 goes slightly faster again on the one. No, sorry, it's 134.4 still. So fastest sector here by Tripod Dylan. We'll follow him around and see how he goes along. But yeah, Jacques has made that Williams his own. Really, it's so much fun to watch these cars with traction control off my word, especially in these conditions. I was praying very hard last night that it wasn't raining for me, and thank heavens it wasn't. But yeah, Jacques has made that Williams his own, and hopefully he can have a good season in between all these new fast drivers. And yeah, so we'll see, 22 races from now, who's going to be our fastest driver in our league. But so Dylan didn't have the best second sector that I can look at. Let's see how he fares through this last sector. Very gentle on the throttle. And he goes, there we go, he goes third. Good lap there by Dylan in the Renault. His teammate Ken Luke was just behind him, so they were both in tandem. So Ken Luke has got invalidated lap, so he's going to have to start all over again. Jacques Legrand, there we go, the familiar Williams. Let's see if he doesn't have a pumpkin helmet this time around, because there's no pumpkin helmets available yet. But
it wasn't aluminium yet, Andrew.
Yeah, it's true. So he looks good in the Williams. So nice color scheme helmet here for Jacques. So Jacques, the only guy without a teammate, but I promised him that if things go well, we'll get him a teammate very soon. Maybe from tier 2 or so onwards. But so yeah, let's see what Jacques can do. This is really, he missed out on quali 1 due to internet issues. He is back, however. He is now in quali 2. So this is really his first run. The other guys had a feel for the car, for the weather conditions, for the track. This is his first field lap, really. So let's see what Jacques can get up to. If he can put anything competitive at the moment, I'll be extremely surprised. So not competitive yet, to 137.3. I think he's just feeling the track. But let's get on board with him and see if he can get up on the first sector. I think he's got enough fuel in. I think he wants to get a couple of laps under his belt because they missed out in Q1. And I'm very excited about Jacques here. So we can just see the traction control kicking in. What a pleasure. So let's see how he fares through the section. So a lot of pressure, obviously, on Jacques, and hopefully he's not watching the stream. But with fast guys around him, brand new drivers that's fast, Jacques obviously showed his true pace and true skill last season. But this is a different season, different cars, different game, different competitors and drivers around him. So we'll see how he fares. I did not look at his first sector time, so I'm not sure. It is green, so a personal best for him in sector 1. I definitely think he doesn't want to be 11th. And as I said, that he goes purple in sector 2. So let's see if he can keep this Williams on the road. Oh, traction control kicking in big time after the quick S's there. So let's see how he fares through this sector 3. This is so gentle on the throttle. It is really just, it's almost like a marriage. It's very gentle as he goes through. 2 corners to go for Jacques. Hopefully, he runs extremely wide. That's not going to help his cause. Looks like he's got enough fuel in for another lap. So let's see where this is going to put him. Might be an improvement for him. He goes 9th, a big mistake there in the second last corner. So that cost him a lot of time. So let's see if he can get up again on his times.
I think he's just using Q2 now as a practice position because he's already in the, it's above the cutoff, the drop zone. So I think he's getting a feel for the car.
Yeah, obviously missing out in Q1. I mean, he definitely needs to get a feel for the car. You also don't want to smash the car in the wall the first time round. He's 2/10 or 3/10 down in the first sector. So, but he did make a big mistake in the last sector, so hopefully he can catch up a bit there. I don't think he's safe yet. I don't think he's safe at all. Burry's is just overtaken Warlock down a 136.2. So Burry's now on 10th in the drop zone at the moment. He's got Ken, Luke and Warlock. So let's see what Jock's sector 2 time will be. Yeah, no, he's 8/10 down. I think he's given up on this lap. I'm not sure if there's enough time for him to go and pit really. I don't think there's enough time for him to put a brand new set of tyres on. I think he's just going to go straight and continue. Oh, runs wide again. So sector 3 proving to be a bit difficult for Jock at the moment. But currently on Q2, provisional pole is Koenraad Free, followed by Ignite, and then Jada Chief, Lee van Wijn in 4th, Tripod Dylan in 5th, Matt Trav in 6th. You've got Eugene S44, much better lap by him in 7th. Nam Assassin in 8th, Jock at Fronty in 9th. And then you've got Burry's in 10th, and in the drop zone at the moment, Warlock and Ken Luke. So, so Jock's put a lot of fuel in this Williams. He's going for another run. So, so let's see if he can be up in sector 1. Tripod Dylan is retired from the session. I think he said, like, I'm through. I don't think anyone's going to catch me. Koenraad's doing the same. Thanks, guys, for speeding up the process here. Let's see if Jock can improve ever so slightly in sector 1. He's 2/10 up in sector 1. So a much better showing. Not purple though, but definitely an improvement from his side.
Yeah, I'm also just following Jock here.
So difficult with traction control off. I tell you, it's mastery from all these guys really. He tackles this weather conditions like this, and he goes purple in sector 2 again. I tell you, he's definitely hooking up sector 2. He lost probably a good 5/10, 6/10 in the last sector 2 laps ago, where he really missed the braking point. Nicely stayed off the curb there, much better by him now. We'll see if he can stay off the curb again. Yeah, much better. Yeah, he missed his braking zone, or braking, getting the nose hooked up, much better by him. So let's see, this should be an improvement for him. It definitely will get him out of 9th. So let's see if we can just put him, yeah, much better. That puts him into 6th at the moment. That's enough for him to go through. I think he's got a feel for the car. I think he'll definitely do another lap just to get a feel for it. Travis is still also on track. Nam Assassin in the pits at the moment. Warlock, we haven't seen much of him, so let's go with Barbie. I take it. So let's stick with Barbie here and see how he's doing. So Warlock making a huge step up from tier 3, or from tier 2 basically into tier 1, really based on performance and based on skill. And yeah, very impressed with Austin, really impressed. He also got involved in a bit of a trash talk today, so it was good to see from Austin. So really big thumbs up to him, and hopefully he can have a really good session. This is not the easiest session or the easiest weather to set up any good time if you're a newbie. He is amongst big names here, but holding his own. And if he can out-qualify his brother here, that will not go down healthy, I would think. So let's see where Warlock can get. This is literally his last lap. I'm not sure if it's a flying lap. Yeah, he's going to finish this lap. So he needs about 4/10 to get ahead of Burry's and put himself into the top 10 shootout. Does he? Yeah, he does. He goes 9 for the 135.9. Good job, Austin. What a lap by him. Burry sitting in the pits and looking at the younger brother coming through. So very good lap there by Warlock. And at the moment in the drop zone, Burry's and Ken Luke. Now I don't see anyone Nemesis are not very safe there, but Burry's decided not to go out again. Ken Luke is on a lap. It looked like he went yellow, so it's not a personal best for him. So I'm not sure if Ken Luke is going to be a threat here for Nam Assassin, sitting in the pits. Very nervous times here. I don't think he's hooked it up. No, it doesn't look like it. But nevertheless, let's follow the Renaults around and see if he can displace anyone.
Oh,
And he does. What a lap by Ken Luke. So a very good lap there by him. So the guys sitting in the pits and waiting it out just didn't work for them. So we lost, obviously we're losing Burries 0-1, and we're losing also Nam Assassin in Q2. And the provisional pole at the moment belongs to Kunrad Fourie, followed by Ignite in the second row, Matt Trav, Jada Chief, third row, Lee Van Rooyen and Tripod Dylan. And then your fourth row, Jock LaFranci and Ken Luke. So it's going to be interesting to see what the guys get up to in Q3.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will not have a glitch again where Q2 lasts for 17 hours like we did last night. So hopefully we can get on with this.
So Andy, who are you going with for pole position tonight?
Look, I think based on times of what we've seen, and I think it's definitely Kunrad Fourie to lose. I don't think there's a doubt about it. I think Jock a little bit too late into the session to get a good feel of the tyres. So I think Kunrad for pole. I think Ignite with obviously, with the guys having assist on, it will give him a little bit of an edge above the other guys with assist. Also, Ignite will definitely creep in there. I think he's definitely a contender for second or even pole. But I'm going to stick with Kunrad. I'm going to go for Kunrad for pole.
So what you're saying is it's going to be a front row lockout by Mercedes?
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a Mercedes 1-2, unless someone can really upset us, and I really hope that upset comes in the line of someone really familiar to us, like a Eugene or a Jock LaFranci, or even Lee. Obviously, I would love to see Lee there as a Red Bull Racing driver. But
it sounds to me like the Red Bull team is racing like one team in Tier 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's
the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool at the moment. I think we've got.
Is it like a joint venture?
Yeah, I think there's Lee's been obviously very helpful with me in terms of my assist and stuff. So and I think we've got very strong teams. I think Nam Bulldog is extremely fast. I think he's going to be definitely a championship contender this year in Tier 2. I think Lee's got extremely good race pace, good racecraft, so don't take anything away from Lee. So yeah, I would have loved to see Jock LaFranci somewhere in a Red Bull, but he's decided to go for Williams. He was a little bit late on the car thing. But I definitely think it's going to be Mercedes lockout 1-2 tonight. It's just going to be between, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Kunrad or is it going to be Ignite? Jaden Shaw saying it's like an ice ring out there. Jaden, yeah, we can see that. It looks horrible, and I'm so glad I'm not you guys. With my traction control off on a track like this, there would have been remote pieces all over the place, so rather you than Travis is saying he's also got traction control off. Travis, I was on board with you, and it looks super good. I love the way the car reacts to the throttle. Maybe you don't like it so much tonight, but I definitely enjoy watching you guys. And this is going to be fun, I tell you. So my money is obviously on Kunrad based on what I've seen in Q1 and Q2. Yeah. But let's see. So everyone is out at the moment except for Ken Luke. He's waiting out a little bit. Tripod Dylan. It's strange to see Jock LaFranci out so quickly in Q3. He normally sits and just waits a bit. I think he definitely needs track time. I think he needs to get a good three laps on. Yeah, I think he needs to get about 3 laps on a set pit and have another go at it. It's the only way you're going to get fast.
Look, in the sim racing, I'm a Merc fan this season, but I'm rooting for Jock LaFranci here. I don't know, he's like the underdog for me in this race, and I think it's most probably because he's the world champion, defending world champion, but yeah, I hope to see something magical from Jock.
There's always something spectacular happening with Jock, whether it's a really good race or whether it's a very fast lap. But there's always something special. But he is amongst big names here. And let's not take anything away from anyone. This is going to be tight. It is not. We were hoping for a dry qualifying to see raw pace. I think everyone was waiting for this. I know there's big support for Jock Francie within the social group. And everyone's measuring themselves, I think, against Jock. And I think there's a lot of new guys who joined. It's like Jock, who? And I'm looking forward to that time where actually they're going to go like, oh, that Jock. So let's see. But I tell you, Kunrad's fast. Kunrad is extremely fast. Ignite is extremely competitive and very consistent. Do not take anything away from Matt Chaff. So yeah, you can't say anything bad about any of these drivers in Tier 1. They are all here for a reason. They've proven themselves. So let's see.
I'm starting to see something magical happen, but I don't want to put a commentator's curse on it. Not yet.
So no time set yet. I'm just going here with Matt Chaff. It just looks so good. Following these guys around, just seeing the car just giving underneath. It's just magic to watch. Let's jump on board with one of the Mercedes and let's follow. So Warlock goes to a provisional pole with a 137.2, and as I say that, Lee Van Rooyen just a 134.7, a very good lap there by Lee, a 134.7.
Spectacular lap.
So Kunrad,
that's quicker than the Mercedes time on Q2.
Yeah, but I think everyone's turned up the engine modes now. I think there was a lot of sandbagging around. I think that no one showed their hand yet. As Kunrad goes past on a 135.6. That's his first lap, so he'll definitely improve as he goes along. Get those tires nice up to temperature, find where the grip levels are on the track. But a very good lap there by Lee, and an awesome lap there by Ignite today with a 134.735, so very good lap by him. Matt Travers in third. They're all extremely close to each other. Wow, and this is what we were hoping for. Jock at the moment in fourth with a 135.3. He hasn't broken the 134 mark yet. And we're still waiting for Ken Luke, Jared Chief, and Tripod Dylan to put some times up there.
Do you expect a safety car in this race? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think these guys are well seasoned. I think there's not too many drivers on the grid, so there's definitely space for everyone around turn 1. And as we say, the Tripod Dylan goes fastest with a 134.3. Definitely engine mode picked up here. Very good lap there by the Renault. 134.2, almost half a second faster than Lee Van Rooyen. It's a very good lap there by Dylan.
Yeah, definitely, the guys are starting to show their end now.
So let's see what Kunrad can get up to here. It was definitely an improvement on the previous lap, so let's see if he can better that 135.6. Yeah, he also gets into the 134 to 134.514. Very good lap there by him. So only 5 guys in the 134s, 6 guys with Jacques Lecrantz eventually gets into the 134s, still half a second away from pole. So very good times by these guys. But Adrian, we said this so many times, this is not 5 lappers, this is 50% race. This is with people around you that's got similar pace. You can be extremely fast in qualifying, but it all boils down to turn 1, lap 1. And making sure that you finish the race, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's the same as time trial. You can be very quick on time trial, but can you race in a crowd? That's the bottom line. All the question.
Absolutely.
And that's where most of the guys slip up.
So both Mercs on track. Ignite out again. purple sector for Ignite in the first sector. Sorry, second sector. Ooh, and he almost loses the back end there, invalidate that lap.
Oh, that sounds so good, Heinrich.
Giving the guys in front or letting his teammate come past there, very nice of him. So Warlock currently in 8th position. What a good showing by Warlock. Eugene in the Red Bulls. I haven't focused on the Red Bulls much. A very nice helmet there by Eugene. So let's see if Eugene, I speak to Eugene regularly. He's obviously a part of our social media team. He runs our Instagram account and did an absolute stellar job with that. So you can also go follow us on Instagram. Eugene is on an out lap, so he's just started his hot lap. So let's see. So Eugene is on a 137.2. I think there's definitely more in him than that. So let's see. He's backed off slightly. Yeah, he's backed off. I think he's trying to save some ERS or something, not sure. Oh, fuel lights on. Oh, he's going to run into trouble. I don't think he's going to have enough fuel for another lap. But let's hope for the best for Eugene there. But yeah, at the moment, Tripod Dylan in the Renault in front, followed by Ignite. I did not see that coming. Ignite sitting in the pits at the moment. Kunrad just going out on track again with a brand new set of Inters. Lee, the other Red Bull, in 4th, also in the pits. You've got Travis out on track. You've got Jacques Lafrancis. So I am going to ask you, Adrian, to get on board a bit with Travis on his out lap and his hot lap. Let's see how he goes. And I'm going to follow. So he's definitely going for another one. I'm going to get on board with Jacques. If you can follow Travis around. And let's see if these two gentlemen can get themselves up in the first 2 rows of the grid.
I've seen in the comment section that Travis actually said he doesn't have traction control on.
Yeah, no, he's got it off. I saw in the car that the back end stepping out. It looks so awesome. So good job, Travis. Well done, mate. So yeah, get on board there with Travis. Let's have a look and see what his hot lap can bring for us. Keep you up to date with that and our viewers. I'm going to stick here with our reigning world champion, Jacques Lafrancis. He's invalidated that lap. Obviously, it looks like he's got enough fuel. He's definitely going to have 2 more laps if he can get it right. He's definitely going to have 2 more laps. Not sure if the ERS will hold, but let's see if Jacques can put himself a bit further up the grid. Again, Luke also out on a lap, but yeah, let's say everyone's really out on a lap at the moment.
Okay, Matchav's going around the final corner now to start his hot lap. That Ferrari looks very planted. Last who's second and third turn. In third gear, he's just falling back a little bit. Oh, Matchup went for the, got a purple first sector. I think we're going to see something magical here with the Ferrari of Matrev. Purple second sector as well. Approaching the final corner almost. Penultimate corner. Get down into second, taking the corner nicely. Perfect luck by Matrev. The Ferrari was very positive, not one stepping out.
There we go, 134.0. What a good lap there. Well, big moment there for one of the Mercedes. That is Koenraad. He lost the front wing. So that's his qualifying done. Yeah, doesn't look like Jark's doing any fun improvements. In fact, he's actually off his best time by 2/10 in sector 1. This is his last lap. So he's currently in 6th position. Yeah, that's his section also done. So provisional pole at the moment for Matt Trav. Tripod Dylan in second, Ignite in third, Koenraad in fourth, Lee in fifth. Then you've got Jock DeFrancie, Jada Chief, Ken Luke, Eugene, and Warlock. Did not see that coming, Adrian.
No, I really did not see that coming. And like I said, Heinrich, that Ferrari just looked planted, completely planted. Could be the commentating curse.
Yeah. So, Adrian, if you can just take us through the standings when the finish off, I'll be with you now.
So everybody's just finishing their last laps now. Ken Luke is still out on track. We've finished up. Yeah, so if the drivers could retire, then we can move on. So we've got Matrav in first position in the Ferrari, Tripod Dylan in the Renault. Cyril Absaboul is going to be very happy to see a Renault on the first road of the grid. Then we've got a second row lockup by the Mercedes, third and fourth. And then we've got Lee van Rooyen in the Red Bull, and then we've got Jacques Legrandcy next to him in the Williams. So yeah, guys, it's going to be a very, very interesting race, and it's predicted for a dry race, so we're going to see a raw pace. That's what we only expect from these guys.
Yeah, so good showing there by the Ferrari, putting himself up on top there. Renault in second, then the two Mercedes, third and fourth. I don't think they expected that. And then you've got the Red Bull, the lone Red Bull in fifth. The only sole Williams in sixth with Jark. And then a very good showing by Warlock to getting into the top 10. And I think a disappointing session for Eugene. I think he's going to have a look at setups again, and yeah. So Dylan saying, go Dylan. I might be biased because it's me. Dylan, well, you are biased, but anyway, go Dylan. If that will make you feel any better, you've got a supporter here in the Guns box. Well done, mate.
Yeah,
So it is
Dylan
dry.
is
Yeah.
Dylan is a 17-year-old young man that's living in England now. South African boy. He and his parents immigrated about 18 months ago, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Heinrich?
Yeah. I'm not sure about that,
Yeah,
but yeah.
no. The other night when we talked to him, he said no, about 18 months to staying there in England. So yeah, and he's coming back to his South African roots and joining a South African league. That's well done, Dylan. Right, formation lap. Well, it looks like Ghostmasters actually sorted out their service and the race is actually going to take place.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see who is carrying a slight wet setup to get them through, or to get them a good grid position. It's going to be interesting to see who's chosen for the dry. We all know also that you get guys who's extremely competent in wet conditions. You get guys who's really good in the dry. So was also joining us in the other McLaren. We had some internet issues, but he's back in all the way in 13th. So I see Jacques Lecrans is starting all the way in 12th. I think it's just probably one of those Codemaster issues again, where he was not really supposed to be part of Q, unless he's got grid position penalties. Not sure what's going on there. So there you can see the pit strategies. If you start on the softs, it will get you to lap 10 to 12. If you start on the mediums, it will get you a little bit further. But let's get the telemetry up for you guys so you can see. So currently, if we look at what the guys have chosen, on the mediums, you've got Travis on the mediums, Ignite on the medium, Ken Luke, Nam Assassin, Boris is going for the hards, and Jacques Lecrancy on the mediums. And the rest is all softs. Dylan, Kunrad Fourie, Lee Van Nooyen, Jada Chief, Eugene, Warlock, and Waz is all on the softs. So they're probably going to do a soft hard stint here. But let's keep an eye out. Let's get on with our pole sitter here, Matt Chav, and see how the race start will go. So guys getting into position, finding their boxes, making sure they stop in the right area. Tires have warmed up now. They've selected all their engine modes, putting the car neutral now, and waiting for those 5 lights to go out. So we can our first ever third tier 1 race here in Australia, sponsored to you by Durable Projects, and all the lights are out and we're waiting for Codemaster like we always do. And that's a bit of angle, and yeah, they're all away. A very good start there on the back from one of the Ferraris. What a start by the Mercedes, and it's Kunrad Fourie who's just going to jump them all into first. It's Travis in second, Ignite and the other Merc in third, stuck by Reynolds in fourth, which is Tripod Dylan. And he is going for a move on Ignite, is he? Yes, and he makes it stick. What a move by him. So Kunrad now in front with some clear air on those softs. He needed to have a good start. He didn't want to be stuck behind the medium. Definitely as we go further down the track, you've got Warlock now in 7th. What a good start by him. Dropped the front there all the way up in 8th. And was in 9th. Lee Van Nooyen all the way to the back. So not sure what happened to him. So first lap, no drama so far, no incidents. This is what we expect from these guys. No safety car, good hard clean racing. And you've got a Mercedes 1-4 at the moment. Oh, and is he going on the inside of the Mercedes? It seems like the Mercedes is slightly struggling for grip here. Ignites because Jada Chief is just all over him in the McLaren. Big lag here from him, so let's get rather away from that. You're going to get sick.
I see the Mercedes is running different strategies here. I see Kunrad is on the soft tyre and his teammate Ignite is on the medium. So
yeah. So Travis is getting and Kunrad is already making that break. He's 2 seconds ahead of Travis on the medium, so he's making those softs count. Tripod Dylan, look, oh, was that contact? Did he touch the wall there? I want to have a look at that. Yeah, definitely. So a big moment there by Dylan, having a look at Matt Chav. Bumped his front wing. Oh, that's going to be painful for him with a full fuel load. Definitely an end plate missing on the left hand side of that. And then a 3-second penalty for Ignites for multiple warnings. So he's trying to stay within the barriers of the track. But damage definitely there to Tripod.
I'm gonna call it. We're on lap 2 and we've got a close race on our end. I see that most of the guys are not even half a second behind the guy in front of them. We've only got two three guys that's actually slightly pulling away, but close racing. These guys are very, very well matched up.
Yeah, so was at the moment on his soft, which is almost a second quicker than the mediums, is now stuck behind Jacques Lafranci. Jacques all the way in 8th, followed by Was. You've got Kunrad, who's just taking the fight to a new level. He's now 3 seconds ahead of Matt
I see
Shav.
Chief is looking on the inside of Ignite.
Oh, they're gonna make this. So Ignite finding it a bit difficult on those mediums at the moment. The softer tyre is definitely the quicker tyre.
To be honest with you, Heinrich, what I experienced in practice sessions, that the medium tyre just don't work on this track. The soft and the hard tyre it's the prime tyres to use, but the medium is just after 3 laps, the medium just gets ridiculously. It's like soap on your wheels. Your car slides all over the show. It's a very hard tyre to control.
He's going to go for a move here. Is he on the inside? Is he? Oh. And I tell you what, Ignite is battling to keep that Mercedes in all the right areas of the track. He's now already got a 3-second penalty. He's got another warning again. You've got Jada Chief behind him who's extremely impatient. He knows the longer he sits behind a medium tyre, he's just going to lose so much to the rest of the guys in front of him. So is he going to have another look? Does, but he's just not close enough. DRS is enabled, so he should have some DRS available. You can use that overtake button to see if he can get past. But Kunrad 3, a very healthy lead of 3.9 seconds. It's almost taking 5 tenths every lap out of everyone. And this is going to be close.
Jadachu's going to go for it. He's going to go in the inside.
No, he's just... Oh, and it's a second
just
time.
Stays, that's...
Big moment.
Big
there we go.
For
Jada Chief. That was not what he wanted. Not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if there's any damage on the
I think there's a Ferrari that's going to have a complaint as well, because the Chief has got a unsafe track re-entry there.
Oh, no damage to him, it looks like it. So let's see. Further down the field, you've got Lee van Rooyen, 31 seconds behind, and he has pitted for a brand new set of hards. So he's obviously had a moment somewhere.
Not sure what happened.
So he has stopped for a set of hards. I'm not sure if he's going to make it to the end with that hard, but let's see. We've got Burry's in 12th at the moment in the racing point. Remember, he started on a set of hards, so he's going to be extremely fast in the last stint of the race. But yeah, then you've got Jada Chief now chasing after Nam Assassin. This is going to get hairy. Oh, is he going on the inside? Yes, he is, and he runs wide. Comes back, and I tell you what, Dylan is not having. Oh, sorry, it's not Dylan. The Jada Chief is not having the best of a couple of first laps of this race.
Yeah, it is where patience is the virtue. But we've got something interesting happening here. I see Ignite's also made a place up. So we've got a Mercedes, Renault, Ferrari. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just taking that back. I see Matchup made a move. Oh, we've got a nice battle here. They are going back and forth with Ferrari and the Renault of King Luger and Matchup.
Yeah, so the big thing for me is now is getting very close now to Matchup. He's catching them all. He got past Jacques Lafranci with ease. He's chasing after Matt Trav and Ken Luke now. He is on the soft, so that soft will last him to about lap 10, lap 11. So let's see. But a very close battle at the back here between Warlock. Warlock's now also, he's now hunted down by Jacques Lafranci. And you've got Eugene also joining that group in a Red Bull. And Eugene's race pace just looks superb. He's going to take Jacques eventually. Oh, it's just a little bit outside of the DRS range. And as I say that, Warlock jumps into the pits on the softs. He's going to try to get the undercut. Pardon me. Let's see what tires he puts on. That releases now Jacques that was behind him on the mediums. So let's see what he puts on. Is he going for the hearts? Oh, and a new nose as well for Warlock, so that's not helping. And he's putting on a brand new set of softs. So he's going soft, soft, hard probably. Soft, soft, medium. Interesting strategy by him. But yeah, still in your lead, we've got Kunart Free. I tell you what, he is just breaking away from these guys. Almost 7 seconds ahead now on that soft. He's in a league of his own at the moment. So very good first stint here by Kunrat. It looks like there's no rain coming, no safety cars yet. So yeah, this is looking good for the match.
We've got a nice battle here for third place between Tripod, Skin and Matt Trav. But it looks like Team Order's going in play here because I see Ken Luke it's like he's making that Renault very wide over the track.
Yeah, so Dylan, as far as I know, Dylan has got some damage on that Renault, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's got a front end plate missing on the left-hand side. That's probably why he's battling a bit here. And in essence, he lets them go past. Not sure why he let the Ferrari go past through as well. That wasn't great from him. He was supposed to take a bit of pressure off his teammate. Yeah, definitely wing damage there for him. He's trying to stick it out to his pit stop. It's now Ken Luke in a third position up on the podium step, and he's followed by Matt Chav, followed by Dylan. I tell you what, he's also catching up with the guys. It's now less than 8 seconds, or less than 12 seconds away from Kunrat. So he's doing a stellar job in the other McLaren. Very difficult, and I see Jock has jumped into the pits. He's put on a set of hards, so he's come out of the pits now on a brand new set of hards. Lee on a set of hards, and Warlock on a set of softs. Barry's still on the hards.
I'm not sure if that hards can go 21 laps.
I'm not sure about that, but we'll find out soon enough. So at the moment, you've got, let's just see what's happening here between Eugene now in 7th position. He's 9 seconds ahead of Nam Assassin, who is in a Ferrari. He's got a healthy lead of about 8 seconds to Burries, in a lonely 8th position. And then you've got Warlock in 10th on the softs, and he's catching Burries very quickly at the moment. So fastest lap so far belongs obviously to Kunrat Fourie. It was on a 1:24.4. So good lap there by him. So Chavis, Matt Chav still hunting down Ken Luke. Tripod Dylan still battling with that wing of his. And he's now falling victim to was in the other McLaren. You can just see that Renault is not sticking to the track limits at the moment. He's going to be a sitting duck for was 1989 here, trying to get past him.
I see the guys are stacking up the penalties. The pressure's quite high, but it's nice to see the close racing between the guys.
Absolutely. So
let's see
if Waz can get a nice slipstream here. Ooh, that ABS off hurts him a bit there on that last one. Don't think he's in DRS, is he?
Yes,
he is in DRS range. Yeah, DRS wide open. Push to overtake. I think he's a little bit too far away. Probably going to have to get a bit closer in this section. Yeah, that's a much better exit by him.
He's got a 2-stop pit window open now.
Yeah, so Warlock obviously went a little bit earlier than that for his 2-stopper, so he went soft. He's probably going to go medium or hard after that. Your reigning world champion at the moment in 11th outside of the points, probably not have to stop again, but very far down on the field. Kunrad, I see that gap between him and Ignite has slowly come down. Kunrad now 6 seconds ahead of Ignite. So it's a Merc 1-2 at the moment. You've got Renault in third, still being chased by Matt Chav at the Ferrari in fourth. Tripod Dylan with that wing damage in fifth. He's still doing a stellar job here, staying in front of Woz on the McLaren. But you can sense it's just a matter of time. Ooh, I tell you, it's so difficult to turn that Renault at the moment. So let's see if Woz can get a slipstream and DRS everything here. If he's not going to, and he ducks into the pits, he releases Woz 1989. So let's keep an eye out on Woz 1989. He's on the same tyre strategy as Dylan. Dylan is going to go put on a new front wing. So let's see what
Dylan is going to have to come into the pit very soon, because by this time that soft tyres are it's going to be like just driving on ice. The lifespan for the soft tyre is about maximum 12 laps.
So Nam Assassin now moves up to 6th position on that mediums of his. Eugene pitted also. Eugene's going for a double bluff here. He's going soft. Medium most probably.
The two Ferraris are slowly creeping up from behind.
Careful.
Yeah, so Eugene pulling the double bluff there. He's gone for softs again. Barry's sitting nice in 7th on the hards. He has to pit again. He started on the hards. Kunrad now jumping into the pits on that softs of his. Let's see. So he goes soft, he comes out and he puts on a brand new set of hards. Yep, so it looks like it's going to be a soft hard country, this in Australia. So let's see. Was also in the pits. He's putting on the hard, so he's gone out on the hard. So it looks like everyone has pitted. I just want to see. Alright, so at the moment, the only guys haven't put it is Ignite, Ken Luke, Matt Chav, Nam Assassin on the mediums, and Burries on the hards.
Yeah, only so, that mediums can last up until lap 17 about. So let's see how it goes. It all depends how hard the guys are scrubbing the tyres. But the race is slowly starting to settle down now.
Yeah, slowly starting to settle down. Travis is still behind Ken Luke. I tell you what, Ken Luke is doing a stellar job here, keeping that Ferrari behind him. You can obviously see that Travis has got a lot of pace. But and as I say that, Ken Luke, 10-lap old mediums, decides to jump into the pits. He's probably going to go for the undercut here, putting on a set of hards. Let's see. Yeah, a set of hards going on there for Ken Luke.
Set of hards.
So that releases him out of the pits now. Kunrad comes fast.
Next to come into the pits is Knights on that track.
Hey, and look at that fastest lap there set by Eugene S44. So he's done the fastest lap on a brand new set of softs of his. He's currently in 6th position. Was and Eugene, Was runs wide. Eugene goes fast on the inside. Obviously, Was on a brand new set of hards, but that hard is not up to temperature yet, and Eugene has been out for 2 laps already on the soft. So as we look at it, Ignite today still needs to pit, Matt Chav still needs to pit, they're both on the mediums. I want to get some telemetry up here in terms of where they are towards the leader. So 20, 25, 26 seconds for a pit stop here. So if any of those two decide to jump into the pits, which I think, I just want to have a look here. So Ignite pops into the pits. Ignite's popped into the pits. He's put on a brand set of hearts. Kunrad obviously comes
just
past him.
made the undercut work there over King Luke.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see Travis. Travis, if he pits now, he will come out. It's going to be very close between him and Nam Assassin. Nam Assassin yet to pit yet, still. Eugene obviously has pitted on soft, so it's going to be interesting to see what Eugene can get up to if he's going to go soft, medium, which I'm anticipating doing. And we haven't spoken much about anything but Jacques Legrandsie, almost a lap down. That we haven't seen, and yeah, it's very weird.
Jacques Legrandsie just posted the fastest lap now, 1:23.
Yeah, he's on the mediums, but he's literally almost a lap down on everyone, almost more than a minute behind the leader. So yeah, not sure if he can rescue his race from here, trying to get any form of points for him, unfortunately. Warlock still in 12th position, holding his own. He just pitted, put on a brand new set of hearts. He's now behind Jada Chief, Leaf and Royan on a 10 lap old hearts. And Burries also still needs to, what was taken, Burries hasn't pitted yet. So let's just have a look and see. I think
Kunrad is starting to close that gap between him and Travis.
So Nam Assassin goes into the pits. He fits a brand new set of hearts. Yeah, there we go. He comes out. Burries goes past. Is Lee gonna go past? Yeah, Lee goes past. We're waiting for Jada Chief. I don't think he's gonna make it. So yeah, Nam Assassin joins just in front of Jada Chief. Yeah, Jada Chief is coming around the last corner now. So a nice gap for Nam Assassin to find his rhythm and his speed and catch these guys in front. So the only guy who hasn't stopped yet is Burries, sitting in 8th on the hards. I think he's going to try to make it work and then put on the softs and see what he can do from there. But a good 8th position there by him. So Travis on 13 lap old mediums, and we keep on monitoring that gap. If he does pit now, he will come out just in front of Was, who's already done his pit stop. So on a set of hards. Eugene obviously have to pit again. He's not going to make that softs last till the end. And I see Travis in the pits. So let's see who comes past. So Ken Luke goes past. Is Eugene going to go past? Let's have a look.
That was a good pit stop for Trav.
Yeah, very good pit stop for him. So he comes out in front of Eugene. So Travis has got the hards on. So everyone has made their mandatory pit stop except for Burries. He still needs to pit.
I think Burries going to make this look to his advantage, because if he pits down, he fits a set of salts, he's going to be very quick in the last stint of the race.
Yeah, but 25 seconds added on that, that will put Burries literally 55 seconds off the lead. So yeah, it's going to be hard from them. But anything can happen. There still can be a safety car. Never say never. So at the moment, it's really looking pretty for the Mercs at the moment. Kunrad and Ignite in first and second. Kunrad now 6-second healthy lead over Ignite. He doesn't need to stop again. Neither does Ignite. Ken Luke in a good third position. He also doesn't need to stop again in the Renault. And Matt Travis in fourth, brand new set of hearts for him. Eugene still need to stop again. He's on the softs. So he's going to have to stop for the mediums. was in 6th. He doesn't have to stop again. Tripod Dylan in 7th. Burries needs to stop. And then you've got Leaf and Roy and Nam Assassin. And then guys not getting points this evening, looks to be at the moment as we stand on lap 16 of 29 as Jada Chief, Warlock, and who would have said Chocolate Hansen.
Yeah, that's a very bitter pill to swallow. That.
Yeah, humbling experience, and I think it's good for not in a bad way for him, but yeah, it's you want to get to a race where you're being challenged and being competitive. So, but it's not over yet. There is still 13 laps left. I tell you what, Nam Assassin doing a really good job in 10th position at the moment, keeping himself together. That's points. All you can ask for really, and I would, and I said this to my teammate as well, the only thing that we can ask for in the first 3 races with the new tracks also slotting in the beginning of the season, is just points. You just really want to get that point. You do not want to find yourself at race 3 and 4 with 0 points behind your name. Just puts a lot of pressure for you on the rest of the season. So consistent points is extremely important for constructors, but also for you as a driver, just to get your rhythm back.
No, definitely. And I'm seeing that Ignite is starting to close the gap on Koenraad. Ever so slightly.
Yeah, it could be that Koenraad is just managing some tires, managing his ERS, managing his fuel. It's obviously been a hectic couple of first laps, so he's probably in a bit of fuel saving mode at the moment just to make it to the end of the race. No real pressure on him. I think he will start pushing again once that falls below the 4-second mark. Ken Luke 4 seconds behind Ignite, so nicely spread out. Travis has lost some time to Ken Luke. He's now 1.6 seconds adrift. Eugene not making any
I just want to stay here on Lee, because Lee actually closed down the gap on Buddies, and Buddies is still on an all hard tire, so he's exposed at the moment.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it's only if I can trust Codemasters, which I don't, it's really just 2 laps difference or 3 laps difference looks to be in those tires. But I doubt that, because Burries did start the race on, so he should be on 19 lap old hards already. So yeah, so Lee definitely on a fresher set of hards. Let's see if he can get DRS. He does. Burries goes to the inside of the track. So I think Lee will start. It's so difficult following a car around Australia. I see Lee not using the overtake button at the moment. He's quite content and just staying there and hoping for Burries to make a mistake, which he does. He just gets it side on and Lee just goes past. Very good awareness there by Lee. Burries losing the back end. He has recovered now. So as I was saying, that he's just waiting for a mistake from Burries. Burries just loses the back end slightly there. And that can happen with your traction control off. Burries also joining the whole...
just made a move on Nam Assassin there.
Yeah, so Nam Assassin on the hard spot. Oh, big lock up there by Jada Chief. So this is Nam Assassin's moment. He needs to try to get as close as possible. He doesn't have a lot of ERS left. So, man. Very nice helmet scheme there by Nam Assassin. Definitely going to send him a message after this and ask him about if maybe Bonita designed that for him. Looks pretty. Looks pretty in France. Looks pretty. I can cut out. Sorry. Looks pretty. So spread out to lap 19 of 29. No safety cars yet, which is really brilliant to see. At the moment, Koenraad just managing that gap between him and his teammate Merv 1-2, just over 5 seconds. Ken Luke a further 5 seconds behind Ignite and Reno. You've got Travis keeping that gap very stable on 1.5, 1.6 seconds between him and Ken Luke. Was 9 seconds behind Travis, not making inroads yet. You've got Tripod Dylan in 6th, Lee from Wayne in 7th. And then the closest battle on track at the moment is definitely Burries, Gene, yeah, and Am Assassin and Jada Chief. So if you want to catch all the standings, if you are following Tier 3 and you had a book on Monday night at the first race of the season, we have plenty of retirements there, but you can catch all the race results and also the pardon me, the stewards report. That's all on our website, www.FTRF1.com. You can go click on the standings, pick the Tier 3 tab, pick Australia. It will give you the race results for Australia as well as the stewards reports. And then if you go to standings, you'll also find the standings. Obviously, first race of the season. Barry's gone into the pits now. He's gone onto the softs. 9 lap left for him on those softs. So let's see if Barry's can get a fastest lap. That fastest lap will only count if he's part of the top 10, unfortunately. So he's got, between him and 10th position, he has got 18 seconds. 18 seconds, 9 laps, 2 seconds. And he
also, race control also confirmed he's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But I just want to point out to you quickly, Heinrich, I see Lee, he's sitting in 7th place and he still haven't pitted.
Yeah,
and
so
Eugene is now...
If I'm not mistaken, I think Lee has actually pitted. I just want to make double sure, but I did think Lee did pit. Let's just double sure. Yeah, Lee has pitted. He pitted very early, so he's going to try to make it to the end of the race on those hards. Not sure if he's going to get 27 laps out of them. As I say that, he jumps in. Yeah, there we go. He's probably going to go for the softer option now. It's going to be interesting to see how far he gets from Burries. So Nam Assassin comes past. At least on the pits being released now. Jark comes past. Jark goes through. Yeah. Lee still in the pit lane exit. Warlock is also in pits. Burries coming fast. And Burries is going to take this. Yeah. Burries is going to get in front of Lee. There we go. Warlock also in the pits for a brand new set of softs. So, yeah. So they're chasing down now. Most definitely, I would say Nam Assassin, Jada Chief, and Jark LaFronti. These 3 soft tires, and the soft tires is going to be extremely fast in this stint. So Kunrad, just setting that gap. Let's get on board a bit with Kunrad. We haven't been with him for a while. He's 6 seconds ahead, 6.5 seconds ahead of Ignite, just managing that gap nicely.
I see Jada Chief is also on 14 lap all-to-all tires. He will most probably go to the end as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. 22, 23 laps on the hards, very easy. No, if there's no safety car, I think we're all done for pit stops for the evening. So at the moment, the Kunal very demanding and comfortable lead from Ignite in second, Ken Luke in third, and he's now chased down by Travis. So Travis has decided to pull the pin. He is now less, yeah, he's within DRS range, so let's see if he can get close to that Renault of Ken Luke.
That's going to be a nice battle here for third place. Still in DRS range.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of overtake in ERS, so let's see how
activate to the get. Overtake button.
Yeah, it's not going to be on this straight. This straight's definitely not long enough. This is not Bahrain, but he will bring him in close in range if he can get a good exit out of here in the second one. I still think he's a little bit gross there from Ken. He's going on the outside. Ken Luke just making that Renault extremely wide. Oh, very good driving there. Very, very good driving by Ken Luke. Just making that Renault so wide, it's not even funny.
Yeah, this is a nice battle. I just want to keep my eye on it.
Yeah, while you do that, I want to have a look at who's got our fastest lap so far.
Still Jacques de Grancy.
So fastest lap by Jacques de Grancy, 1:23.6. He's
And it
currently
was
in
just
11th.
taken by, sorry, just correct you there, Lee van Rooyen.
23.623 by Lee. And he is...
He needs to move up a place to make that count.
Yeah, so he's chasing down Jock. He's 4 seconds away from Jock. We're going to keep on with that. Burries and Warlock getting extremely close to each other. Let's see. Oh, and there was definitely contact somewhere because Burries is in the pit, fitting a new wing. He goes out again. So I'm not sure if there was contact, but yeah.
Not a good race for Racing Point.
No, and as I see there, Kunrad going past, lapping Warlock at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like it.
Anya, just excuse me quickly.
So as you join us here on Thursday Night Racing, 5 laps to go here in the Durable Project Grand Prix of Australia. We will have another tribute to Durabolt on Sunday afternoon, which will be the last week that we're featuring Durable Projects. You can follow them on Durable Projects or www.durableprojects.co.za. They're also on Facebook. You can go and have a look at what they do. Yeah, and go look at the company profile. Extremely professional. And goes along their business very quietly and very professionally, so have a look at them. So with 5 laps to go, it's Kunrad extending that lead now just over 7 seconds. Travis still stuck down behind Ken Luke, and Nam Assassin now being caught by Jacques Lecrancy. So this is going to be a tight battle as well. Let's see what happens here. This is for 8th and 9th. Sorry, apologies, 9th and 10th, apologies. So a very lonely race there for Eugene S44. He is currently in 7th position. A very good drive by him. He's 13 seconds away from Tripod Dylan, about 9 seconds ahead of Jida Chief. Who started all the way from the back of the grid, found himself in 5th position. A very good drive by him. He's chasing down Matt Chaff, but he's about 11 seconds. Chaff is still stuck behind the Renault of Ken Luke, so very good driving there by Ken Luke, staying ahead of the Ferrari. It definitely looks like if Travis does get past, he will pull away. It looks like he's got speed, but very close to him now. Let's see if he can get close to the DRS range. Definitely close to the DRS here. This is probably going to be a dive in on the inside. Depending on which side he's going to decides not to go yet. He wants to use the second one. Oh, big moment there. Jacques Lecrancy retired from the session. Not sure what happened there, but as I say that, is he going to go for the cut? Yes, he is. Just enough pressure, loses the back in slightly, but makes it stick. Good move there by Travis, getting himself into 3rd position. So very good overtaking move there by Matt Trav, putting that Ferrari up on the podium position. That's really great to see. Ken Luke now in 4th. He's still chasing. He hasn't given up. He's got 2 laps left to regain that position. but you get the sense that Travis will just slightly pull away. He's already built up a gap there of almost a second between him and Ken Luke. Tripod Dylan, 3 seconds adrift from Was. Eugene retiring from this, after Eugene, Jacques Lefranc retiring from the session, not sure what happened to him. And you've got your top 10, your last putting position is Nam Assassin. He's just behind Lee van Rooyen. So very nicely spread out field. Ken Luke now, with all this drama between him and Travis getting past, is sticking with Travis. I was expecting Travis just to get a bit further away from Ken Luke, but yeah, Ken probably just thinking to himself, look, I've got 2 laps left. I have got fuel in the bag. Whoa. There is still some tires. Let's see what I can do.
If Travis makes one mistake, then we got. I see. There's only 3 laps difference between the tires they got on. Travis got 3 laps for younger tires on. But yeah, he's sticking close. So if he applies enough pressure, and force Trav into a mistake, it could be a podium for him.
Also, time penalties will play a big role here, with the guys being so close with each other, and that is definitely, Koenraad, Ignite, Trav, Ken Luke. They're all so close to each other that time penalties can really take you from first to third.
I just want to have a look here quickly. I see Ignite's got a 3-second penalty, but he's served already in the pits.
Okay, Adrian, I'm going to be with you now.
I'll be on the penultimate lap. I'm just following here the battle for third. Oh, Ken Luke is all over the back of that Ferrari. A little bit of a late break there. Going for it, he's got DRS.
Right, I'm back. Ooh, and this is close. So DRS is going to be enabled. Yeah,
this is very close.
Yeah, Ken going on the outside. Is he going to?
Matchup just forcing him wide. Wheel to wheel racing. There is contact. Oh.
Yeah, that's it for Ken. Yeah. But on our last lap, let's get on board, or let's have a look here with Koenraad. Obviously, Mercedes won 2 tonight in Tier 1. I'm never going to hear the end of this in the social group. But happy days. I will just put that on mute for a couple of days. But a very good drive by Koenraad 3. What a pleasurable drive by him. Controlled. It was important for him to get past the guys in the first stint on the softs. And as we take the first win in Tier 1 here in Australia, it is Koenraad 3 who takes victory here with the fastest
and
lap, looks to be. There we go. That's how it's done. So a very good job by Koenraad and a good well done, and congratulations to him. Ignite crosses the line in second, making this a Mercedes 1-2. Matt Trav actually, sorry for my stuttering here, but actually jumped Ignite on penalties. So a Ferrari second, you've got a Merc in third. Ken Luke crosses the line in fourth. Was in fifth. A brilliant drive from him all the way down from 14th position. Tripod Dylan in 6th position. Eugene in 7th. Jada Chief in 8th. Lee van Rooyen in 9th. A good point scoring by Nam Assassin in 10th. And then Warlock, a very good drive by him. I mean, his first game out really in Tier 1, and a very good drive by him.
Yeah, no, it was a brilliant, brilliant drive.
Here we go now, drive of the day, was. Making up a couple of spots from all the way to the back of the grid to 5th position. But as we look at it there, point scoring position there for Mercedes, a good haul of points for the Mercedes team, 1st and 3rd. Ferrari sneaking in there in 2nd, a good drive there by Matt Trav. So really good drive by them.
Just trying to get our guys here in the comms box. But well done to the Mercedes team.
Yeah, so really, I see Jock is also querying why did he start last. I have no idea. But anyway, he had a DNF. So as you look at the standings, Kunrad 3 finishing up in 1st with Matt Travers, in 2nd, Ignite in 3rd. And then your 2 DNFs was Jock Francia. And I can't remember that.
Well done, we've got our driver of the day here in the... Okay, he just left as well. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, cool. So we've got it in the comms box.
We've got Ignite.
Have we got Kunrad already?
No, Kunrad is still coming.
Okay, and who else have we got? Right, Adrian, so if you want to kick off with Ignite, I'll be with you now. So just
Ignite, well-disciplined race. What happened there on the penalties? I see Matchup just got you on the penalties. What happened there?
Yeah, it was in the beginning of the race. I just couldn't switch on the medium tires. I was just extending all the time. Couldn't get any grip.
But I see you could not have a clean race. Were there some team orders in the next thing?
No, there weren't any team orders. He just had the odds right pace on me. I couldn't catch him.
But well done. If it wasn't for the penalties, you could have had a Mercedes 1-2.
Yeah, thanks.
Well done, well done. And our race winner, Kunrad. How was that race for you?
For me, no, it was a brilliant race. The start was just amazing. I didn't expect to jump 3 cars in the start before the first corner. That was the perfect situation for me, and I just decided to make a gap because unfortunately I wanted to start on the mediums, but yeah, the game put me on softs and I thought I was at a disadvantage. But yeah, it all turned out well, and yeah, very consistent race. Not really mistakes, just one track extension warning. So yeah, not a bad race, and I enjoyed it. So yeah.
Yeah,
and you finished in style.
Yeah, fastest lap as well.
You got the fastest lap as well. Well done.
Yeah,
sorry,
no. I wasn't actually expecting to go for the fastest lap, but the last lap after the first sector I saw I was doing well, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to push it here. If I make a mistake, I have 13 seconds worth. I just shouldn't end up in the barrier. And I'm quite surprised how fast I went on that last lap on medium, on hard tires. I think they were like 60% worn. So yeah, great race.
Yeah, good ride from my side. Just a great job done, mate. 25 points in the bag. First race of the season. It's always nice to get the first race out of the way with a win. Also a pole position, so that takes you up to 26. And you guys must be happy with a 1-3 from the Mercedes team. I mean, a big haul of points for you. Set you up nicely for the next week.
Yeah, we also have to give a shout out to our strategy guy, Ethan. He did an amazing job and nailed the strategy for us.
Cool, well done there. So yeah, good night from my side. Also, yeah, you know, just a controlled race from you. I said to Adrian, I think on lap 1 or 2, when you got past the guys on the mediums, I was like, that was the make or break point. I think you didn't want to be stuck behind one of the guys on the medium tires for too long with the lifespan of the softs. You got past them very quickly, and then it was really game on. I mean, you controlled it nicely on the softs, went on to the hards, and yeah, so very happy.
Yeah, no, my strategist actually told me to come in on lap 8 or 9, and I said, no, the tires feel good, I'm going to go extra 2 laps. And yeah, no, the strategy worked off perfectly, so yeah, I'm very proud.
Well done, Gunnar, and congrats on your first race win with us. Hopefully there will be many more of these with us, and so excited to have you on board with us. So from our side, also well done, bud.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thanks, Gunnar.
Great evening, guys. Cheers.
Thanks, Gunnar. Cheers, bud. Cool. So we've had Gunnar, we've had Ignite. Who else have we got? Do we have third place, Luke?
No, we don't have him, unfortunately.
Dylan, sorry, Dylan, whatever it was. Okay. Anyway, that is what it is.
No, it was Matt Trav.
Oh, Matt Travis, yeah, sorry. We'll catch up with Travis a little bit later. It's all good. So, yeah, very exciting race for us.
Oh, Travis just joined. Travis just joined. Travis, yo, that's the last 2 laps between you and Ken. It was well, and yo, it was crunching. So, yeah, well disciplined race, and actually the penalties helped you to get into second place.
Yeah,
well done, young man.
I wasn't expecting pole to start off with, not at all. I didn't think I would anywhere near the pace to take pole. I was thinking of doing a soft to hard, but I thought mediums might work out better, and well, I was clearly proved wrong. Yeah, on the first lap, I had a small incident between Tripod Dylan. Didn't leave me really enough room, and that's when he got past, and I think one of the Mercedes got past as well. But from then it was just head down and push, really. Try not to get too many penalties, or none at all if possible.
Yeah, good drive, Travis. Well done, mate. And I think it's nice to get that Ferrari in between the 2 Mercs, and get some decent points in there. And it's always nice to kick off your season with the podium. I think any points in your first season or your first race of the season is crucial. Normally, just takes a lot of pressure off the next race. I said to Adrian earlier, if you have a 3 really bad races in the beginning of the season, just sets up your season in a really bad way. So from our side, well done. A good drive, a good battle there with Tripod Dylan here to the end. It was very entertaining for us to watch at that stage of the race because the guys were nicely spread out. And well done on track limits and penalties. Good job, Travis.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Cool.
Well done, Travis.
Thanks, Travis. And you can catch Travis again.
we've
He will be on in next week. Where the Tier 1 guys will tackle each other again on Thursday night in Bahrain. So if you want to catch Travis, he's back on Thursday night.
And we've got the driver of today as well, Heinrich. We've got Wasim here. Wasim, no qualifying time, started in 12th position and ended up in 7th. Well done, man.
Yeah,
Well
there was some
done.
good pace there by
And,
you, Wasim. Very impressed with your pace. You're going to come all the way from the back of the grid. You had a good strategy. Yeah, but it's... Any points is better than no points, like we normally say. So any points is... Yeah, we're very happy to have you with us, and obviously was very excited when we saw you join the race. We knew there was going to be a battle from you up towards the podium. So well done from our side, Wasim, and hopefully you'll have a better qualifying and a better internet on next week Thursday. It's an absolute pleasure, Wasim. We do it all for you guys, and we're looking forward to good racing with you. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
really appreciate
Wasim.
the kind words. Thanks, Wasim. Have a great evening. Ciao, ciao.
Cheers.
Yep, and that's it from our side. So obviously, thank you very much to everyone for watching. You can you can tune in again on next week, or this week, Sunday. That will be Tier 2, tackling Australia. That will be the last that we've seen Australia in this season. Next week we will move on with Bahrain. So remember, the race will start, or qualifying will start at 5:45 on Sunday afternoon. so you can catch it tier 2, guys. From my side in the comments box, thank you very much everyone for watching. I will catch you hopefully next week or the week after that. And then once again, thanks to my co-commentator Adrian for helping me out tonight. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me on, Rick, and we've really enjoyed it.
Great
Cheers,
stuff.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a great evening.